Chief Keef had nothing to do with the murder of FBG Duck. Blah, 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 blah. The feds actually thought Keef was one of the main people involved in Duck murder when Duck died because, Keef from Oblock, one of the most famous people from Oblock. The city kind of banned Chief Keef from being out here, all kind of shit. So his name jumped instantly up, And Oblock Dave told stories of Chief Keef being like one of the main people in Oblock. We finna talk about that. Hit the like button. This video, goal on it, 2,500 likes. I think that's enough likes to push all the old videos down and push a newer video up. Because there's a lot of rumors about Chief Keef. Even though we all know he wasn't involved, the feds thought he was involved. They even had people speaking his name, so hit the like button. Chief Keef had nothing to do with this crime, And I think we all know that. So we were surprised when Oblock Dave brought his name up inside of this courtroom. But I don't think people realize he one of the most famous people from Oblock, and he got famous, and everybody know he do not like, Tukaville. He actually the one that made Smoking Tuka very famous, so his name jumped high on the racketeering list. But Chief Keef had nothing to do with this. A lot of people don't know Chief Keef kind of tapped out of that whole Oblock shit a long time ago, according to new reports that leaked from Duck case. It shows that Chief Keef was banned from Oblock Base.
The only thing folks took was folks' change, you know what I'm saying?
My money.
The only reason folks took folks' change because the nigga lied to say you don't get some money from my homie Bond, right? Like say we call him, nigga, and we ask him for some money and shit, and he say he gonna give it to him, right? So we say our homie booked the shit, his bond 25,000. We got 18,000, we need 75 more hundred, right? So the nigga said, he said, oh yeah, that's all y'all need, woo. I just spent that shit on shoes.
He didn't pay a bond. He didn't put money on a bond. And it's crazy because King Von actually told this story. And in the internet where a lot of people say, man, Von was hating on Keef. No, I think Von told a real story that, Keef was robbed by Oblock. Oblock tried to extort Chief Keef, according to this new paperwork. They tried to put pressure on Keef. Keef got real famous, rich and shit, and they felt like Keef owed them, Keef ain't putting shit in the hood. He ain't giving nobody no drug money. He ain't putting guns in the hood, none of this shit. People got very upset at Chief Keef. According to documents, Chief Keef was robbed. Chief Keef was basically robbed, I believe, for like a necklace or something like that by Oblock members. A lot of people don't know this. This rumors came out that Chief Keef got into it with Boss Top. He stole his baby Pampers and all kind of shit. According to some people, they say that was a whole fucking lie. This whole altercation was like a robbery. This was like an extortion play trying to get down on Chief Keef. And Chief Keef kind of twisted it in the media because he famous and rich. And whatever he say is going to be the stamp. And he kind of said he was robbing motherfuckers, took his Pampers and shit. So that's the rumors that came out. But according to people close to the situation, say that's not the truth. Motherfuckers was on Keef ass, took his money and all kind of shit. That's one of the reasons why Dirk didn't like him. A lot of people said Oblock turned Dirk against him. Remember, Dirk and Chief Keef had a strong relationship earlier in this shit. Then Dirk even told stories of Chief Keef not helping guys out and shit when he got rich and stuff like that. Like these guys are Chief Keef's sons or some shit. But Keef had nothing to do with this Oblock shit. He was so far removed from Oblock that Lil Dave putting his name in this shit was crazy. It shows that the feds just wanted groundwork. Cause Sosa and Oblock was not cool anymore. Even though we did see Chief Keef and King Von together, I think in Los Angeles, I just think, everybody made it rich. They in LA, it was the time to see each other. But as far as hanging out, I don't think Keef and King Von really seen eye to eye anymore. Because King Von was one of the proponents of people trying to extort Chief Keef. While these guys was locked up and on the streets, they felt like Chief Keef needed to be sending money. Chief Keef didn't really help King Von out while he was locked up and shit. And remember, Chief Keef is from Oblock. He was rich as hell. He didn't really send Von money while he was locked up in jail, according to people I talked to. And that's crazy. Today is actually defense day. The defense is going to get on the stand today. I mean, they're going to get in front of the court and they're going to tell the story about how Duck is a gangbanger. This guy has shot people before. He done been shot. He has enemies. He dissed a lot of people on the internet. How you gonna say my clients did any of this shit? These guys, the Duck killers had masks on and all kind of shit. These guys didn't do it. That's what they're gonna do when they get on that stand. I mean, when they get in front of that courtroom today, the prosecution closed their case, told stories of these guys brutally attacking Duck, stalking, killing, watching him, and Duck didn't even know it. And a lot of people was involved to get Duck killed, is what prosecution said. Now the defense is finna come and say, man, the prosecution is making up stories. This is a bad case. My clients didn't do this shit. So I'm gonna keep you updated on this, man. I'm gonna come back and do updated video on this shit because the defense is at the point now where they finna close their case. Once everybody close their case, each suspect got a lawyer. Once each one of them suspect lawyers get up there and close their case, they gonna hand it over to the jury, and then we gonna find out what's going on. But Keef's name got brought up in this shit. The feds actually wanted to arrest Keef and bring Keef into this indictment because they felt like this a Oblock shit. This a Oblock gang. And they felt like Keef might have been the biggest person in Oblock until they realized Keef not even really a part of Oblock anymore. You know, Oblock is like O.D. Perry and a lot of people Keef grew up with. A lot of those guys have been killed, moved away, and not around anymore, you know. So this new Oblock didn't really fuck with Keef like that. Kind of felt like Keef turned on him and shit. Even though people do interviews and say Keef love, he can come back to the O. According to that paperwork, Chief Keef was robbed by Oblock members because he didn't pay a bond. So they took his chain. And at that moment, Chief Keef started fucking with everybody from Oblock. So he had nothing to do with that case. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Tell me the truth. Blah, 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 blah.